We are working through the storm. We're gonna make it home. We gonna get there right away. Gonna be real quick. We're gonna make it home. We gonna be real strong. We gonna make it out. We gonna do it real quick.
Yay, thank you, Anthony.
I'm Anthony Hamilton. I'm a father of 6 kings, author,
Yes.
barber stylist, father, uncle, brother, man of God, protector.
Amen.
I'm a black soldier for our people. And one thing I love about myself is my capacity to love others and to give.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. You've always been that way.
Always. Yeah. I don't plan on changing. You know, I done had a few birthdays. It's not going to happen.
Ain't going to change no time soon. Well, like you said, a father of 6, a busy, busy man. That's a lot of people to be worried about.
There's a lot of mouths, a lot of bread, a lot of loaves, a lot of, a lot of cocoa butter.
Different ways to learn about yourself as a father. So what have you learned throughout the collection of creating these lives and being a father to them?
Well, even though I'm the leader, I'm the father, I am the head. I don't know it all. And that's okay. Things change each day, and they bring things to me that I may not have learned or I may not have seen in the way they saw it. So I learn a lot from them. Patience is very important. It goes a long, long, long way, and it preserves your peace, and it preserves your capacity to think clearly and to respond, not in anger. So.
Right. I mean, patience, Lord.
And that wine is good sometimes. Yeah.
That is a help. It be helping.
But that thing, boy, sometimes every now and again, when I put them last 3 to sleep, I'm like, I'm going to pour me a little bit of wine.
You got to pour one out because
He going to do it, won't he will. Yes, he will. Yes, he will.
You have 3 still young.
Yeah, my youngest is 8, and then I have the twins. They'll be 10 in November. So,
Anthony.
And then 23, 29, and 31. Anthony Jr. will be 32 this year. Very young. I was just 16 and about to turn 17. So.
Wow, different kind of daddy back then.
Yeah, she was older. She made me.
Oh.
I just want to come over here and tell it. I'm head out. I was traumatized.
Oh my gosh, Anthony, stop.
Although I stayed there and spent the night, hid behind the little nightstand, I was traumatized. Nah, but yeah, I mean, beautiful woman. My older boys, and she's mothered them well, hard worker. And I've never had what you call, well, I don't even like the baby mama stuff, but the mother of my children, we've never had drama.
Respect, we love that.
Yeah, we got respect. We all do a group, text. The kids, the mothers, we all
communication, and
we have a village, you know what I mean, and as a family, and that's how it should be. There's no toxic.
Like to see that.
Nah,
and it doesn't have to be a dysfunctional situation just because it doesn't work out.
The man has to be a man. Like if you're still dealing with, the older boy's mom or the younger boy's mom, and that creates an imbalance. So I let there be peace, and we move on and we make sure we keep each other healthy, and we co-parent well, and we communicate, and we stay on the same team. That's so when the kids rise up on us and try to be like, Mama said, well, no, Mama didn't, because I just talked to your mom.
Right.
Yeah. So long as they feel
they team up on you.
Yeah, they will. They'll try it, because especially my little ones. Well, mommy lets us. No, she doesn't. No, she don't. No, because I just talked to your mother, and I can call her right now.
Right. We don't really do it that way. They're like, yeah, no, she said it.
Yeah. So they'll do this.
You got to do it like that sometimes. Well, being that we are both from North Carolina, born and raised down there. Wow. Now I've lived in New York City for now almost 14 years. Well, 14 years actually this week.
That's
so
awesome. I love it there.
Yeah, I love it here. I don't know, even in this pandemic, I'm just like, everybody's leaving or trying to figure out what to do, because I guess it's such a different experience here. But I don't know. I'm like, where else am I going?
You know, I mean, it's everywhere. You know, the pandemic it's everywhere. So, you know, if you can make it in New York, and actually you guys have lower numbers than most cities.
Which is shocking. I'm like, I don't know how
Very shocking.
I believe it, but
you know,
what they're saying is happening.
Yeah, you know, sometimes they have their whatever their reasons are for lying.
I know. I'm like, is it real? How is it? Either way, I know you did your thing to move here too.
Yes, I was there 15 years.
146. Huh?
On 146 in Convent.
I was on 148 in Adam Clayton.
Oh wow, right down the street. I could have met you at Popeyes back in the day. Hey,
yes. Girl. I think about that because you told a story in an interview about how you got here with like $67 in your pocket. I had like 500 and my rent was like 533. So I was still trying to like re-up something and be able to like keep it moving. So I thought I was doing something with that little chunk of change.
Man, I tried to get more.
How in the world did you survive those like first couple days?
You know, we drove up. I didn't have to pay for anything. That's just, I needed something in my pocket to feel like I had something on my own just in case. And that wasn't a lot, but but you know, my love and passion for the music outweighed my fear. And I was like, if I get there and I see that city, you know, something's got to happen, because I'm not coming home empty-handed. And the guy, Mark Sparks, Mark Sparks, who took us up to New York, there was a lot of us. So he was going to make sure that we ate as much as possible. There's some times when we had to wait on it. And, you know, Ray's Pizza used to feed us, you know.
Oh, shout out to Ray's Pizza with the dollar slice.
Man, we used to, oh my God, it was the best thing. I can't eat pizza, cheese, and anything no more, but back then,
gone are the days.
and Popeye's chicken, you know, that was a good day. Popeye's was a good day.
Now I'm like, you got some money, you going to Popeye's on him.
No, that was when he got a check. Like, he was doing stuff with Salt and Pepper, and he did some stuff for Mary J. Blige, Grand Poobah. So he was a producer, still is a producer, Mark Sparks, who was like the Harriet Tubman for a lot of artists. He was responsible for Sunshine Anderson.
Sunshine. Come home late. Where's she at?
She's down here. She's doing a lot of stuff. She's speaking out and
SOBs last year.
Yeah, she's out speaking out and doing the good fight and stuff, and being raising her, you know, being a mother. And
we love that. Sunshine was it.
Oh yeah, she's still been doing some things, but yeah.
That's so dope. I didn't even know that was like something that people did. I mean, I talked about it with some friends of mine because we watched Patty versus Gladys.
Well, that thing was something, wasn't it?
Nostalgic. I told everybody they got to save their leftovers from the battle to bring it on to you, bring you a plate for today. That was some auntie time where we feel like we've been, you know, so separated from our families and stuff.
Yeah.
And the times it was like really dope to watch that and think about the history there. Patty at one point was like, this is like 150 years of history on this stage, and you know, to really think about the wealth of knowledge. And me and my friends were talking about singers like that, right? And how they come through that tour circuit, the Chick-fil-A circuit. They come through the church. There's like this trajectory that they share. So I'm wondering from you, because you're also a church singer and almost, you know, modern day Chitlin circuit. Do you have to have that journey in order to, like, is there a difference with when it comes to artistry when there's no church, no grind, no gigging?
I think what that does is you don't have that initial tribal and ancestral, like,
that foundation,
soul foundation, that thing, that clay, that red clay, and that black dirt that goes into that food and into your soul, that creates a different sound. You don't have that. You don't have that that squall, that ah, ah, you don't have that. It's more of a polished thing. Like you can move your voice and learn how to do that, but if you don't have that pain and heard when grandma cried out, or when granddaddy, who never cried out, said, yeah, and you can't reproduce that and put that in the music. That's a different sound that's going to come from that. It's going to be a little clean. It's going to be a little not painful
Not as
enough,
heavy,
not
not as
soulful
soulful.
enough. Yeah. So there's a different texture that goes along with
Yeah,
the
I agree
church
with that.
behind it.
We were definitely talking about that because you can
Mm-hmm.
tell, because you got that voice.
Thank you.
It's some pot liquor in there. You know what I mean? You can sop it up.
Yeah.
When did you know you had something special when you heard it?
Well, I always loved music. I listened to it and I was like, wow, in awe of it. And I would just listen to records and lay by the speaker and just like, wow, like wonder where they are, what they're doing. And when I got on the church choir, I wasn't really trying to lead. Like when I was 7, 8, 9, what I did do, I started to pay attention a little bit more because I was always chosen to sing and lead. So I said, why do they want me to lead? So I started paying attention, and I got 11. I think some girl who I really liked was like, oh my God, I love your voice. And
you were like, me?
Oh, for real? Okay, then you like that? So, gave me that confidence. And from there, I started trying to be in groups with other guys who loved it like me. Won some talent shows. It built my confidence up. And then when I wrote my first song at 14, 15 years old, I realized I had a gift. Wow. I had a gift, and I was going to pursue it even harder.
14 and 15 years old. What was you talking about in that song?
It's a song called I'm Still Waiting for You, waiting for you. I'm still waiting for a clue, my baby. So, but it was just, but it was higher. I'm still waiting on you, waiting on you. I'm still waiting on a clue, my baby. So
That's
I'm like,
good.
Nobody ever taught me to write this song. It's just, it was in there, and it came out, and I was like, wow, I must be chosen, and I'm gonna take this thing and make it work. So
that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's one thing to just, be good at something or to just feel like, hey, I have this talent, but it's another thing to be like, oh, no, this is special. I'm gonna have to go forward with this. Like, how do you even trust your instinct to know that, like, that's the thing
you have to.
ride on?
You have to, man, because it won't, your instinct won't let you go. And
It'll
that's
nag
soul
you, right?
tied. Yeah, that's soul tied to who you are. It won't let you go.
Yeah,
so,
that's real.
Yeah.
That's real. I want to talk a little bit because you are here specifically. Thank you, Own, for hooking this interview up.
Yeah.
Because you're a part of the Black Father, their Black Fatherhood special called "They Call Me Dad," alongside Kirk Franklin. They got T.D. Jakes. They got D. Nice. A lot of really dope Black fathers. And we talked a little bit about what you learned in these years through fatherhood. But what do you feel like, especially because you are the dad of a lot of boys and men, what do you think is the difference at this age that you've learned between fatherhood and manhood? And then how do you teach them these things,
Yeah. Fatherhood is the ability to lead and to guide and to instill wisdom. And it's in a way to where it seeps in deep. And it's the ability to teach them how to become a man.
Right.
Those things, those lessons, those tools that they need to help them through life. Teaching them skills, teaching them how to, take care of themselves, hygiene, spiritual growth, how to respect a woman, how to respect their mother.
Please teach
and their sisters, and manhood is that thing that kind of is something that's just inevitable. It's something, you know,
Mm-hmm.
you have to walk in it. And, you know, whether you become a great father or not, it's up to you. It's up to you and
Right.
how much of a man you allow yourself to be, and how much work you put into to being that. I think it's just the male species, you know, and it's up to you to create whatever you have, uh, as a man, whether it be being a father, being an amazing father, or just being an amazing man.
Mm-hmm.
I think that, you know, those are the difference, and but they're all kind of one and the same, but just
Right.
it's just different, you know, different positions you have to play. Um,
Right.
and even some men who don't have children are great fathers or great leaders as well. So
Yeah, have a lot of good fatherhood
yeah,
qualities.
yeah, yeah, they have that as well. So
Well, I commend any parent because y'all be making it seem like that joint is easy, and it is scary AF to me because it's just the idea of it. You know, it used to be romanticized around like, oh, I have a baby, but like the idea is that you are creating life to in turn let go of it.
yeah, yeah, you have
Like
to
I
be
don't
able.
know how my mama let me get in that budget truck. It wasn't
Yeah,
U-Haul, it was budget truck,
yeah.
and drive from Rocky Mount, North Carolina up here
Mm.
when I was 21.
Well, you
I
know,
don't
having
think I would be able to do that, Anthony.
you have to
Like,
trust. You have to learn that you have to learn to trust, and you have to learn that you've done your best to
oh,
instill in them all that they need, and you have to trust that your wisdom was placed in the right place.
well, see, you know what? I feel like I could end up trusting them for sure.
Hmm.
The world.
But you got to teach
The
them that how the
world.
world. You can't cookie cut it nowadays. You got to teach them that the world is could be effed up, could be messed up, jacked up, and these are the people that you watch out for, and these are the people that you can you should kind of surround yourself with.
Yeah,
Um, so they'll know the difference. But when you shelter them too long, they don't know the difference, and they tend to go to that thing that vibrates a little louder, a little rougher, just
yeah,
because they want that new experience.
true. I
So,
mean, because you've had to deal with, growing young men at different times in the world,
hmm
and especially now being such a weird time that you're experiencing with these young boys. How are you talking to them about racism? How do you approach, because they have access to the internet? What if they see, George Floyd being killed? What if they see
yeah,
Ahmaud Arbery being shot while he's jogging? So how do you talk to them?
they've seen some things. I try to spare them, um, but you know they're inquisitive, so they now try to find like what's going on. They know Trump is
Right.
not a good man and not a good president. They know that. So I tell them that, you know, there's a lot of hate. There's a lot of hate toward us, and it's been that way for over 400 years, and we don't really know why. There's certain,
Mm-hmm.
you know, there's certain people who just can't get over the fact that we're different and that we're
Right.
amazing. We're an amazing group of people, um, and that, you know, for whatever reason, they just feel like we're not equal to them and not enough. But you are enough. My boys know we are more than enough. We're more than
Right.
capable and amazing people. And I tell my older boys, you just get home safely. Don't battle the ego of the so-called privileged, and you know, use your wisdom. Use your wisdom to get home, and we'll work the rest out. Um, because ignorance and violence, you know, ignorance and hate and ego together is a deadly thing.
Listen, because they do be going hand in hand.
Hmm.
Usually, usually
So
when people got the hatred, it's definitely a big ego situation, a big narcissist situation,
yeah, yeah.
and thinking that you're superior to. So that's like my biggest problem. Also, with like bringing people into this world is like
Hmm.
just what we have inherited and have tried to change for so long.
Yeah,
Still staring at us, still being a part of
yeah,
our like daily conversation, which is nuts.
yeah. It's
Um,
crazy.
I know. Um, But yeah, thank you for sharing those things, because it's a lot that you
Yeah.
have to help, your kids understand about the world, being Black.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really, I commend all parents. God bless y'all.
Yeah.
What are some things that you're feeling really grateful for right now and
Just
hopeful about?
my health, having great health, being in great health, my mind, body, and my soul. To have that peace, even still when things are coming at us, and us. I say us because I'm connected to that, and that hurt, and that
Right.
that life that's lost. Even through that, and my anger, I'm still able to reconnect with a sense of peace, and that allows me to have some compassion, and to try to think things through, and to not look at everybody as if they're evil. And it's
Right.
been hard. It's been really hard. It's been the hardest.
Listen.
So that was the time I was looking at all my white friends like,
What's up?
if I don't hear you speaking out about it, then I'm pretty much, I won't have anything to say to you.
Yeah.
Because it's going to take more than just my people to make it happen. If you're my friend, you'll speak up for my people.
Yeah.
I meditated and thought on it, and I still kind of have a little bit of that in there. I ain't gonna lie. But
listen, Rihanna said, tell your friends to pull up.
Yeah, pull up, bro.
We need everybody.
Yeah, so
like you said, it can't just be us, because that is literally we know.
And even looking at the cops, like if there's a situation where a young Black guy is being harassed and brutalized by white cops, and a Black officer comes there and he doesn't de-escalate it, I'm pissed off at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because your job is to serve and protect, and clearly this young boy, this young man needs to be protected at this moment. So whose side are you on? You got to start choosing. You know what I mean? So I think it's gonna start there. I know there's certain codes and things that they go by, but F that.
But there's also humanity.
Yeah,
and if you see, come on, you know what you're seeing. It's not you're not seeing your brother struggle for his life.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but yeah, thank you for sharing that stuff. I want to go a little bit into your music, because I saw that you were posting some stuff, and you were in the studio. You had a little mask on. I was like, what's happening? What's going on, Anthony?
Working on a new album.
Reflecting the times.
Yeah, reflecting the time. Definitely. Oh yeah, definitely reflecting the time. But there's going to be
for us right now.
I have it, and I have some songs that are powerful. Reflecting on the times, but it feels good, and it allows you to get away too. I don't want to just keep you there. I want to take you on a journey to, where we're kings and queens, and where we're running things, and things are different. I'm creating that visual and that place for us as well. So it's going to be well-rounded, probably in February.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Well, we ready.
Yeah, I'm letting all the elections. Yeah, I'm letting all that stuff fly by.
Things.
Yeah, all that mess. So I'm letting that,
troll out.
Yeah, I'm letting all that go by, get out of the way, and then I'll unleash some healing.
Well, we will be on the lookout for that, because we live for you. We love you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you've always managed to stay in our hearts, even without releasing music. When you jump online and you're sharing with us, or you and the Hamiltons are putting out y'all's videos and stuff.
Yeah.
We live. I
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I remember, I don't know if you remember this, but a couple of years ago when I used to work at The Root, you came through, and we did a couple things. We did a couple different interviews and stuff, but I had you singing Kanye West tweets.
Yeah, I do.
Anthony, let me tell you, my cameraman, I ain't gonna put him out here because he was like, "You're never gonna let me live this down, are you?"
Yeah.
My sweet cameraman, he was using this camera, I guess maybe for the first time. I don't know what the backstory was, but something happened to where he did not have the footage. It was all y'all. Anthony sang Kanye West tweets for me, and it was so epic. It was like maybe. So
he didn't have none of it.
None of it. None of the footage. And I was like,
Can I fire him?
So hurt, huh?
Can I fire him?
You know.
Had me singing all
I told him, I was like, you owe me.
Get out.
You literally, because I was like, I know that this is gonna be so good. So
Man,
I was
it
like,
was fun, and I had never done that. I was like,
we had such a good time. I was like, yo, I have none of this.
wow.
I can never ever let go of it. So I feel like it wasn't your fault at all. And I know you sang a little bit. So I was hoping that you would give me a theme song for real quick.
For real quick.
Yes. We tested his impromptu skills, his songwriter on the spot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this part's
we are working through the storm. We're gonna make it home. We gonna get there right away. Real quick. We're gonna make it home. We gonna be real strong. We gonna make it out. We gonna do it real quick.
Yay, thank you, Anthony. You're so the best. That was so sweet. You didn't even have to do that. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
But before you get out of here, let the people know about, because you know we've been seeing so many crazy things happen, and recently losing Chadwick Boseman, and obviously a huge loss, a huge shift on the planet. It makes you really think about your own life and how fragile it actually is, you know. And so I want you to tell people like what you feel about you walking in your own purpose, because it's very clear that you're doing so, and how you found that path for yourself.
You know, it's the thing that you're created to do, and when you find it, you walk proud and you walk bold, and you know, you encourage others by your example. I think allowing yourself to be open and trying new things that you seem to be attracted to, something's going to stick and it's going to click for you. And you're going to find yourself being amazing at it. And you're going to find that that amazing thing that you have, not only does it do something for you and elevates your life and take you to different levels, but it does something for people. And I think trying things and not being afraid to try the things that calls you is very important, because one or two of those things is going to be your sole purpose. And once you connect to it, you're on your way. So don't be afraid of it.
Exactly. Ain't no fear. Ain't no such thing as fear. I look at it as new. It's new. It's not scary. It's new.
Ain't no such thing as having no fear. Boom, boom, boom. You got to throw all that away. Boom, boom, boom. God wouldn't have made a mistake and brought you here. Ain't no shame and no fear. Man, that's why we're here, man. You got to just do what you're supposed to do and go on and make it happen. Go on and make it happen.
Go on and make it happen. Thank you, Anthony. What a blessing you are to us on.
Thank you, man. I appreciate y'all. And thank y'all for loving me. And I'll keep loving you and giving you good music and taking care of you and creating something that your kids can listen to as well.
Amen. Yeah, unproblematic king. I told y'all we love Anthony.
I appreciate it.
Y'all check him out in that Black Fatherhood special on called They Called Me Dad. And Anthony, we love you. Thank you so much again.
Thank you.
We had a great time.
I did too. Thank you. And I owe you some Kanye tweets.
That's what I'm saying. We'll talk about it.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it.
Bye. Thank you, Anthony.
Thank y'all. Real with that, yeah.